Hello, welcome. I'm hoping this is working okay. Let me know if there's any problems with the audio visual, etc. And today I thought that I wanted to play with some cute bunny boy. So here he is. I honestly could just sit and look at him all day. Look at that face. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. But we're not going to look at him all day. We're going to talk to Moglin. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplo Kop called you again? Loivia Tesveth? Loivia? Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug and Mogwin, these being the names of the three wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Okay, let's see. I think that would be lower than what he's got on Dark Knight at the moment. So we'll go with that one for the time being. Pastel! Oh, I'm sad you're feeling down. I am too, which is why I'm streaming. I want to just get my mind off shit. But yeah, I hope you're going to be feeling better soon. Thank you for popping in. Hello, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Ale Tom. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Cooper. Let's see. There's one over here. Boing. Yes, I love you so much. So exceedingly fluffy. That's not her actual voice, obviously. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, sir, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. What's Kuplo Kop have to say? How exciting to have relatives in the clouds, Kupo. Look how teeny he is compared to most of them. I love it. Small. Oh, hello, sexy elfman. Warrior of Light, we have not spoken since the trouble with good King Mogglemog, and I would proffer my apologies. Had I not been bound by my duty to protect the Elder Seedseer, I would have stood with you against your accusers in Uldar. Aww, we love you too. I owe the Elder Seedseer my life. My duty to protect her surpasses all other concerns. I love that they expanded upon that in the tank level 90 quest line. They expand upon his story. Just as their cousins in the Twelves would, these Mogholm Moogles excel in the manipulation of ether. There are few who could detect them if they chose not to be detected. Let's go see Mogwin. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant colour and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. Hello, Mogomo. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day. If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Indeed. 4 whole Kupo nuts. And Mogto. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Psalm Isle Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Maybe he did. Let's go have a look. Oh, ether current. Okay, Psalm Isle Summit. It's got to be up here somewhere. Mogul. Okay. That'll be the Cloud's Breath thing. Don't want to jump down there yet. My cat is stretching out in her sleep. It's my leg, Moo Moo. Let's see if we can find this pebble, huh? Yeah, pebble, pebble, pebble. Is there any higher to go? No. Yeah, it's just smoke. Mogsia? I could have sworn it was around one of these things somewhere. Like it's tucked in somewhere. Let's see. Where, oh where could your pebble be? Not seeing any sparklies. Maybe it's up this side. Let's have a look, see. If anyone spots any sparklies, let me know. Okay, that's Mogsia, so that's where I was just now. I am not seeing this today. Further up maybe? I vaguely remember it being on a green area, not a brown area. Right, maybe I'll put in for a duty. Let's see if I can't, oh, I should go to Idilshire actually. I've not picked up my weekly what's it, 'cause it's Tuesday today. jump down. There we go. Oh, Moogles have the best time. Where, oh where could this little pebble be? Hunching over a bit, trying to strop them back out. Okay, so it must be this side then. I'm just being unobservant is all. Ah, I thought that was it for a second then. Where are you? Might have to come back to this one and look with fresh eyes a little bit later, because I am having difficulty seeing it. And if you can hear that, that would be my cat snoring. Oh wait, hold on. Do I need to talk to him again? Have I just been wasting my time running around trying to find this blasted thing? That's pretty typical of me. Don't read the instructions, run around pointlessly. That's how I do it. Okay, let's get back down. Sorry Peacock, but at least you're getting your exercise. I didn't today. I ended up, I'm still feeling a little bit icky. So I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow. I've set my alarms and I do plan to get up and go to the gym, because I've been meaning to for about a week, but because I've not been feeling very well, it's not really happened. Because by the time I wake up, I sort of get up, do a couple of things, and I feel like I need to go back to bed and sleep it off. So, but I feel like I'm right on the tail end of it now, so hopefully it will be kicked. I did, and I needed to come back and talk to Mogwin. Oh, how annoying. Okay. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Right, so that's what I had to do all along. Silly Billy self. Alright. Oh, this is the wrong side. I need to go back up the other side. Some arrows now. I am apparently a Sillysaurus. So I was right, it was up here. I just forgot to trigger it because I am a fool of a toque. Fool of a toque. Okay. Gotta love it. There you go, here's your pebble. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. And, ooh, that's nice. I think I've already got one of those. So, I'm going to go with the hard silver. Oh, don't tell me they're not as good as my chakrams. Hello, Belly. Oh, got some kitty belly on offer right now. Got to enjoy it while she lets me. Got to enjoy it while she lets me have that belly. Have that belly. I love my little boo-boo. Let's see. Where is it? Ah, level 50. Oh, it's an Astro. That would be why. That would be why I am a silly face. I'm wondering if maybe my brain is not in the right place for this today. I'm thinking maybe my brain just isn't in the right space for this today. Thought it was a pair of chakrams. This is what happens when you don't read things, self. Bum, 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 bum. What do you want, Sanctini? I don't care what you want, you're gonna get beaten. Yeah. Getting in my way. Cheeky little devil. Nuts! Hey, how are you, lovely? I am just tooling around, doing a bit, because I've had a day, and I just kind of want to relax. So I figured I'd do a little bit of this, might do a little bit of coral iron later, and just sort of, you know, relax and enjoy myself. What about you? Eating cake, or is it that marble cake? Good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's I don't know if you saw my Twitter, but yeah, basically I knew I hadn't got the role when I left the interview, because I was told there was going to be like tasks to do and blah 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 blah, but it actually turned out that they only had half an hour, so I didn't really get a chance to, before another meeting, so I didn't get a chance to really sort of show myself off. But then I actually did meet the CEO, and he was a bit of a knob, really, and they were like, oh, we loved you and your experience, but we thought it'd be a personality clash, you're too nice. So I've now been told that I'm too experienced and I'm too nice. I don't think my mortgage company will trade on too experienced and too nice, but you know, I think that one, I'm not heartbroken, I'm just a little bit annoyed at the silliness of it all. Oh, it's a 54, I can't do that. Quick Winzo Miminzo. Okay. Let's get that orange juice down my throat. So yeah, I felt like I needed a little bit of a wind down. Peter Gregor, Ty Bennett. This is literally the last dungeon I did in the game with him. I know, right?
Yep.
I think they want me to be like just a raving ignoramus at this point. No, Google, I wasn't talking to you. Stop it. So yeah, but you know what? If it's that kind of company, I don't really want to work there. Plus they told me some things in the interview that made me kind of go, red flag, red flag, red flag. So I'm not sad, I'm just annoyed. It was funny because Hubs was home. He came home for a rest before he went out again because he's not been feeling very well. But he's pretty much over it now. He just came home to get a little bit of a sort of a boost so that he could go to the football tonight. And he heard the conversation. He was like, did they actually just tell you you were too nice for the job? Yep, yep, they did.
Yep.
Oh, game audio's a bit loud. Sorry, let me turn that down a bit. Is that better?
Yep.
Maybe a bit more. It's the problem, isn't it, when you do something like streaming, is you can't tell what it sounds like the other end. You just gotta hope someone tells you.
Yep. Yep.
There was a bit of a freeze there.
Yep. Yep.
You so gross, Rat Company.
Ha!
I'm having a really hard time hearing you over the slashing. Okay. Yeah, it's so frustrating that you can't, like, check it yourself, really. It is what it is. But thank you for telling me, it's always appreciated. If there's ever anything wrong with my audio visual, I want you to tell me so that I can do something about it. Oh, it was stunned. Ouch. He's dead now anyway. Yeah, companies want dumb people who know just enough about certain topics so they can mould them to whatever they want and need. Exactly. And some of the things they told me about this company, I was like, do you know what? I've worked for a company similar to this before and it's making me kind of go, So, like, I'm not upset that I didn't get it. I'm not frustrated about it, but I am a little bit like, you didn't have to waste my time, you know. But yeah, they're like, oh, you're a really nice person and we really liked you, but you're not the right personality for the job. We need someone who's more direct. I was like, alright. They're like, you're too nice. Okay. Good luck. Good luck finding someone who knows what they're doing, but is going to be pushed about by the CEO, because anyone who knows what they're doing is not going to allow someone to treat them like that. So yeah, I'm like, whatever. incredible. So that means I'm still looking, but eventually I'll find the right role. Just hope it's sooner rather than later, because I still got bills to pay. And kitties to feed, both of whom are fast asleep right now. That was funny. Earlier I woke up and sort of got up, had some food, potted about a bit. I was like, I'm not really feeling very well. I'm gonna go back to sleep and just sleep it off. And both cats crawled on me, and it was so heavy I had to push them off, and they were so angry with me. They were like, how dare you? But unfortunately, she was on my feet, so my legs were squashed, and he was on my chest, and I was like, I can't have both of you. Little sausages. Yeah, she's asleep right next to me. She's got one paw on me. And she's being very snuggly and moody today. Which is actually a little bit concerning. I am a little bit like, how are they going to react if and when I do go back to work? Like if I'm out of the house. Because they've got so used to me being in, you know? I'm getting a little bit codependent. Oh. Oh yeah, they never stay in place for a picture, do they? Alright, this fight has recently changed with the most recent 6.2 update, so I'm still getting used to the new version of it, and I usually come in here as healer, so I need to make sure I do this right.
Yep.
So it used to be that you had to take out the red ones, but you can't actually select them to attack anymore.
Yeah.
I'll go home and open the door, but oh. Moo did that. She, when I got home the other day, I'd only been out for like 15 minutes because I went to pick him up from work, and as soon as I opened the door, she came running full tilt at me. I was like, oh, I don't do. A little bit more will do. Alright, let me do a little bit of fiddly fiddly because I still need to be able to hear it. Is that better? Tried knowing her different steps.
Yep.
Much better. Good. Yeah, I think I still had it on the Coral Island settings from the other day, which I might play a little bit afterwards.
Yep.
Sound effects can be really loud in that voice. And yeah, got it. No, that's absolutely fine. Like I say, being able to tweak it better for you guys is definitely what I want, so. There you go, YouTube. Fire and ice. Thank you. I'm going to be greedy and greed everything. Except that, which I already have. Hydrate before the boss. The FC is really close to being max rank, so I'm kind of grabbing up all the things for seals. It's better now! Woohoo! Thank you. Oh, I woke up Ginger. Hey Ginger. That's a big yawn. That's a big yawn. Summoner just goes and pulls. Alright. It's fine. I enjoy the unintentional caps. Unless I've done them, then I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Yep.
So what these are like proximity bombs. So now we need to get as far away from them as we can, so that we don't get blown up. Like that. Let's get this wing.
Yeah.
Left ring, right ring. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here. It is much appreciated. Getting a little bit of stickiness and lag. It's not a problem, but it's not ideal. Why are you wasting the LB now? Come on.
Yep.
Wait, 2 or 3 more hits and we would have had a 2-person one. Or a 2-bar one. Oh well. I think I'm going to give it... That was a pretty good tank. That was a pretty good tank. I'll let you have it. Let's do a little dance, shall we? Malviera have the best dance, without a doubt. The female Viera one's cute, but it's too short. 3 commendations! As a dancer? Wow, okay. Maybe I'm not quite as out of it as I thought. Well, that's heartening. Oh, I need to do my guild tests for the week. Okay, so there's not another one over here. I'm just looking for one more Cloud's Breath. I have a feeling it's up there. But let me just check over here first. Yeah, it'll be up there. Let's see if I can. No, it's been round. Ah, there you are. There you are. Time for you to die.
Yeah.
I was going to let you live, but you just had to attack. That's right. Oh, I've somehow come down the other side. Need to be over there. Let's see. Haha. Moggy! Holcomb's so cute. You can imagine the Moogles being like, what the heck is that thing? Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Here. Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my pom tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, sir? Should you ever feel your pom losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. That will come in handy for my gladiator when he gets there. So I'm not planning to make Loy completely Omni, but I do want him to have, you know, a decent amount. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees. Wonderful. You are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and their bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Thaumaturge's arm. Level 54. Thaumaturge's arm. 58. That is better than what I had. Let me just make sure that that's not... No. There. I see a blue mark. Hello, Mogrit. Mogrit is in desperate need of a bath. Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly Hrotkins has been attacking any who goes near them, Kupo. If you were kind enough to slay a few, that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters. Not a problem. You need to keep that fur nice and soft and bouncy and fluffy. I will help you get your bath. Loivia, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions, and I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Zael, stop staring at Moogles. They said Moomins then. What sorcery is this, that my heart should stir at mere fluffiness? Livia, I was... No matter, what is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Bexy! Sexy Bexy! How are you doing, my love? We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. Yeah, I thought I'd come on, do a smidge of Final Fantasy and then pop on over and do some Coral Island. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Moggle Mog the 12th and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling, but with each passing moment I became more certain that we have discovered, to be continued, How have you been? How's your day been?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. I actually didn't mean to press that button. That's what happens when I look at my chat. There should be a fire sprite around here soon.
Yeah.
See if I can see it. It's over there.
Ha! Ha!
Go to sleeps. There we go. Just one guild heads down. Worked 9 hours at an on-campus event, so I'm knackered. Oof, that doesn't sound fun. It does not sound fun at all. I hope it was worth it. Well, I got feedback today that I was too nice for a role I went for last week. So there's that. So I've now been told I'm too experienced and I'm too nice. So, yeah. But with every passing moment, I became more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Astinia! Use the George Groom. How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our host seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who also favoured such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a caracal lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Oivia. I like not this place. Ben and Jerry's. Which flavour? I haven't had a Ben and Jerry's in forever. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Netflix and chill. Yes. Never have I seen such determined work as Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labours proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? Enjoy Bake Off. Thank you for being here, lovely. Grrr. Stinny and Angie. Oh dear, the horn. Bring out the horn, quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Morgan might have sat on it, so it needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done though. Now, you need simply to head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair, come, we have squandered enough time already. Angry face. Bickering elves. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds. Bye! So freaking cute. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all well that ends well, eh, Kupo? Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphinaud is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Hey, Pie! Welcome in. I'm just doing a little bit of Final Fantasy, and then I was thinking, oh, he's just here. I thought he was upstairs. And then I might do a bit of Coral Island after this. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alphinaud, Loiviar, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplo Cop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends, and I have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home. Tried to type your stream name in, autocorrected adding in the sus. And it's to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Thank you, Broken. May I always be sus. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Warrior of Light, pray tend closely to your companion, Serastinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. It's not really that hard to tell that Estinian's an angry, angry boy. That noise was my cat, if you heard it. Are you quite comfortable, Moo Moo? Because it certainly sounds like you are. When she's a little bit more awake, I'll get her in front of the camera, but for now I'll let her have her snooze. Where am I going? There. Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. I see you, little plus sign. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You aren't thinking of heading towards Asa, are you? Best watch yourself if you are. Archaeosaurs stalk the road looking for an easy meal. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. Oh, you seem the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of the Archaeosaurs and open the road back up for Moogle traffic? Once the deed is done, let Mogmon in Asa know. No problem, Moxie. So, I want to go across here. I also want to pop over this way because that's the bathing bully, so I want to get that done as well. There's some dragons in my way. I've actually only recently unlocked Sarsa, so I've not done much with him in this yet. Oh, the light is bright as well. Hello. Let's go up and round. A bit further up. Bit further up. No, there must be a way up there. Let's find my way up there, shall we? Okay, this bit's annoying. Nope, maybe it is over that way. Because I can see a little path up there, but I can't tell if it's blocked or not. So I might have to come back round for that one. Solid! How are you, my chaos friend?
Yeah.
Hope you've not been too busy.
Huh. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can go around this way. Let's do a bit exploring. Haha, I can go around this way, I think. One more hour and I'm out of the office. Nice. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here in the evening, so home. Hubs is out at the footy. Ah, here at the prop bin.
Yep.
So yeah, just sort of winding down, chilling. Had a bit of a annoying day.
Yep.
So yeah, just thought I'd play something chill. Kind of not doing any crazy raids or anything like that today. I'm just doing the simpler stuff. I think it's 3 hospitals. Alright, they're taken care of. The Moogles can once again bathe. Come on, Spriggan, you can do it. Up, there we go. Up, up. There we go. I think that's the landlord colony. We need to take out one more Archosaur. I know they're great, aren't they? With that one, I can't fly in this area yet. But when they can fly, the Spriggan actually lifts you over his head, carries you that way. It's ridiculously cute. Look how nonchalant he is sitting on this. He's just like, yeah, I'm comfy. It's good. Oh, there's something down here I've got to attack by the looks of it. Hello, dragon. You will insist on fighting me? I'm afraid I'll have to kill you. This is the Fenrir bike from Final Fantasy VII. Isn't it gorgeous? Smooth. And it plays Final Fantasy VII music. Yay! Okay, I have reached Assam. Mont. Is that someone from below? How did you get past the Archosaurs infesting the road? What? Moxie asked you to slay them for him? It's just like him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside of ourselves for fear of being attacked. Now thanks to you, the roads are a little safer, Cooper. Thank you. Let's get a little mending done. Grab the ether current. Let's move a little bit, make myself a bit more comfortable. Oh, there we go. Nobody wants to be sitting for so long that they get flat butt. Okay. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. Any problem with watching Bake Off as you want all the cake? Oh, tell me about it. Don't tell me who gets eliminated or anything, because Hubs will want to watch it probably tomorrow when he's home. I'm going to take that one. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Freysfelger invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you try blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. Thank you. Yeah, I do enjoy a bit of Bake Off. Although it's not quite the same, is it? It's not quite the same as it was on the old Beeb. Yeah, I think the others are up there. Let me just check for northeast. 555 northeast. Let's see what we find. They're making apple cake. Ooh, do you know what? One of my favourite things ever to make and to eat is an apple charlotte. I haven't had one in forever. I may have to do that soon. It's so tasty. I used to do a lot more baking than I do now. In some ways I miss it, and in some ways I'm glad I don't have to do it all the time. 315 yards. Okay, I'm going in the right direction at least. Actually, I think I know roughly where this one is. I recognise this area. Really? You want a piece? Alright. Remember, you asked for this. There you go. This way. If I remember correctly, there should be a way into a ruin here somewhere. There it is. There it is. .177 to the west. So that's going to be all the way over by this. He's on his unicorn. Probably like this music is so take a little bit of water. My throat's still a little bit sore from all the coughing and sneezing the last couple of days. Mouthing off, Moogle. I'm not doing the fate right now. I actually don't mind fates, I quite enjoy doing them. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I'm not really in the mood to do one right now. I want to get to the next... Oh, I need to kill this though. You see that little rogue tomato on it? On the top? That symbol means it's one of my hunts. Oh, I'm going to level up soon.
Yep.
Fact, why don't I pop another duty? Level up my dancer a bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yes! That I normally have there. Perfecto! Actually, these things give pretty good leather for crafting. Welcome! This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. We may have a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe the campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of the fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kethis. Clear our minds? It is clear Master Alpha know whose minds need clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Loivia, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. Do you want to say, Azael? Do you see that sculpture to the west of here? I'm all but certain it was carved in the likeness of St. Sheba. Up there. Maybe. Can't see it properly there. Let's go find and rescue our silly boy. Oh, sorry, Moon. Did that wake you up? Did that wake you up? Back. Oh yay, whistle buddies. Nice. One more challenge down for the week. Challenge log. So yeah, I did the 20, I need to do the 100. I haven't picked up my 100 sales yet. For the week. Keeps giving me the same mount today. Ah, so close. I thought I would be able to get it before I went in. Circus? That's not so bad. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. Have a peloton. First time in a while, lucky you. I didn't spawn a lot. So far on this character I've only unlocked the Crystal Tower raid, so I knew it was going to be one of those. But as soon as I unlock Alexander, I'll be doing that a lot more beef stud. Nice. Alright. Let's go get Silas, shall we? Wow, I did actually not get hit by any of those. Nice. Hello, Ginger. Welcome back to the land of the waking up. Or not, he's turning me over to go back to sleep. No life for the cat. Doing that's supposed to hit that. Fine, whatever. Let's try this one. What the hell? That disappeared. Oh well. Oh well. Pretty music. So I don't often hear much of the music because I'm normally chatting over it. Yapping away, as my husband would say. He's busy flipping your yap. And you know, you ain't wrong. Down you go, you know. Cassia Legolas. I'm surprised they didn't make this fight a bit harder when they did all the updates. 6.1. I think it was 6.1 for this one. It's still sort of going towards the AoEs. There's not a huge amount more to it on this one. Go, big boy. Nearly at the red bit. Let's take out his axe. Ylera? Wonder if they ever played Elder Scrolls, or if they've just chosen that name. Because if they played Elder Scrolls, Ylera is the goddess of, or the, not goddess, the Daedric prince of rot and putrefaction. There we go, now in the red bit. What's next, Lenny? Is my talking annoying you? Go back to sleep, silly face. last time I was in here, we had 2 doogies in the Alliance, and one of the tanks was pulling really early, so I was desperately trying to type out on my controller the guides to it. I was like, kill ants! Stand behind ice! Anyway, pest. Come here, you horrible blob.
Yeah. Yep. Huh.
You horrible blob goo.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Oh, damn it, hit me. But you killed it too quickly. Killed it too quickly.
Ha.
Teeny tiny Lorry. Oh, there it goes.
Ha. Yeah.
There's the one behind the rock. Hey, you, Red Mage, you're gonna die. That's not the last time we're gonna kick your butt neither. Got any cutscenes? Yes. Three were not ready. It's just light. New ones. That's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
Not with Precious Bunny. It's fussy and such. There you go, Sandy. Boom. Bye-bye. You already possess that item. Okay. Trophies. Oh, accommodation. Nice. Destiny World. Is in that direction. And this way, perhaps. Yeah. Why not? I bet Avis has left the building. Ooh, nice pump. You don't even go here. I haven't watched that in ages. Probably go there for Christmas. Bit complete. Oh, you want to have these too? Alright. I'll be done.
Yep.
Ooh, hiccups. Excuse me. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Monkale is so cute. Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Ha! So speaks the great explorer. Until recently you wouldn't have recognised firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then, but yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Azael with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Sharlayan dignitary, and, alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We are all of us guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe? 'Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have laboured. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. lower than what I have. I'll grab that one. Oh. Bye-bye, birdie. The campfire was so cosy, I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot on that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if it's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. Okay, all nicely attuned. I actually think I'm going to end stream here a little early. My voice is starting to go. But thank you for being here. Thank you for those who are still here. I know many of you had to leave a little early, but I do appreciate anyone being here at all and helping me on. So yeah, really, really thank you for being here. Bunny Boy, thanks you for being here too. I am going to do a quick raid because I was going to move over onto Coral Island, but I know my friend is actually doing Coral Island at the moment. So here is the Discord, should anyone want to join the Discord. Here is the raid for followers, and here is the raid for subs. Okay, I promise you it does work. Alright, so we shall hop on over and see Jess. And she is playing Coral Island, so you can enjoy the Coral Island with her that you would have with me. There we go. Were my voice being a little bit better. So let's head on over. See you there in a bit.
Along to the Wombles because I love them and they're iconic British icons, some would say. But welcome in. Thank you for the sparkle little gems. Can we have another? Oh, you did shout LCR. Thank you. How was Final Fantasy?